Hi guys, okay, so this is finally my August DVD and Blu-ray update. Now I know it took me ages because it's like the 16th or 17th September now, but I delayed it because I don't know why originally actually. I delayed it because I was making other videos, and then I delayed it because I got a black eye, long story, and so I was a bit like, don't want to make a video of my face right now, and then I delayed it a bit because my friend borrowed some of the films in this update. Anyway, I got them back, and now, yeah. Anyway, I'm in my pyjamas because it's absolutely freezing. I just got home from work, so I thought, right, I'll make this now and get it up tonight, otherwise it's going to be like the end of September. There's not like loads, but actually it's quite a small update compared to next month's. Next month's is about twice of this already, like September. I bought twice as much as this one already, and it's not even the end of September. So yeah, September's going to be huge. But I went to V Festival, yay, and like other things that cost quite a lot of money, so didn't buy too many DVDs, but there's quite a lot of new ones, whereas in my previous July and June a lot of them were old films and I wasn't buying many new films because I didn't have the money to, whereas this month I think got quite a few like new releases towards like the end. So yeah, I'll just start. Okay, so the first one I picked up in the month of August was True Grit. Now originally I wasn't bothered about seeing this film, I didn't have any intention to. I haven't seen the old one because this is a remake if you didn't know. But anyway, I thought, okay, I'll give it a go. And I watched it and actually really enjoyed this film. And as everybody has said, what's her name? Hayley Steinfeld? She's really good in this movie. I know she was nominated for an Oscar for Best Supporting Actress, I think. But yeah, it is really good, and it does a great job in it. I don't really like Western films, but I really did enjoy this film. So if you don't really like those kind of films, still give this one a go. I think it is good. So yeah, that's True Grit. Next I picked up Brokeback Mountain. Now I've got to admit I still haven't watched the whole of this. I started watching the beginning of it, but didn't get around to watching it all. It has Heath Ledger in, Jake Gyllenhaal in, and Anne Hathaway, so it's got quite a good cast. I'm sure everybody knows what it's about. I think most people have seen this film, except for I just haven't. So I picked it up and I still haven't seen it all. So yeah, I need to get around to watching that. Okay, next is another one I've never seen, and that's, I've not even seen it a little bit, and it's You, Me and Dupree. It's still wrapped actually. Yeah, it's got Owen Wilson in and Kate Hudson, and it's just like one of them romantic comedy kind of stupid things, but it just looks quite funny, and I quite like films like this, so yeah, I just picked it up. I always quite enjoy them, so yeah, but I don't know anything particularly about it, so yeah, You, Me and Dupree. Next is something I did an unboxing of, and that's The Simpsons Complete Night series. I've watched quite a few episodes from this and it's really good. I love The Simpsons, so I think all the episodes are pretty good. But yeah, it has some good ones on it and I'm really quite enjoying it. Haven't watched them all yet, but yeah, it's good. I want to get more Simpsons. Hey, okay, so you will have just seen me talking about The Simpsons Series 9. I actually don't know where I left off with that right yet. Basically, I just filmed all of this and I only managed to get through 4 films on this film because I didn't realise I had no space. So yeah, I've got to do it all again now, so this is a big effort, but I'll do it anyway. So yeah, Simpsons Series 9, it's really great. I need to get the other ones. Really don't know where I was just going with like my last saying of it. Oh, I feel out of breath now. Also, I'm sat on cushions this time because sitting on my knees was killing. Okay, the next film in the pile is The Shawshank Redemption. Now, I actually have never ever seen this film, which I know is like terrible because apparently everybody always says it's amazing, and I really need to get around to seeing it. But I thought, well, I need to at least get it to put it in my collection because apparently, you know, it's an amazing film, and yeah, it's bad not having it in your collection. So yeah, but I know it's quite a long film. I don't actually know how long, but I've heard it's long. So I need to just find the time where I have to watch a really long film. So yeah, that's The Shawshank Redemption. Okay, the next one is Saw 2. And if you saw in one of my previous Saw updates, I got Saw 1 and I really enjoyed that one. The storyline was really good. Now I really enjoyed the storyline in this one also, but this one was a lot more gory than the first one. I know like from Saw you expect that, like I didn't not expect that, but the first one was pretty like wasn't too bad in that aspect. So I was like, alright, yeah, this is okay, because I don't really like things like that. They kind of, I don't know, I'm a bit squeamish, but... So the first one was fine, I was like, alright, okay, that's fine. Watched the second one, this one was like a lot worse, so I was a bit like, oh my god. And it was kind of hard to watch at points, but I really still liked the storyline, so yeah. I did enjoy it, but it was a bit harder to watch than the first one. I then got the third one. Haven't watched this one yet, I'm still like getting over the second one. But I do want to see it because like the story obviously like continues on, so yeah. I'm interested to see that one. And eventually I'll probably get them all and hopefully watch them all, but yeah. Okay, the next one was one I was really looking forward to. It's probably the one I wanted most in August. And that was Sucker Punch. Unfortunately I didn't get to get it on Blu-ray because of I didn't have the money at the time, but and then I was like too keen to get it like the day it came out, so yeah. But I was a bit let down, like I'd looked forward to watching this for ages, and it visually looked really good. The soundtrack was amazing, but the storyline was kind of meh. I'm sure you've heard a lot of people say that, like lots of people don't like it, but then some people do love it, and I did like it. I didn't hate it. I'd probably watch it again, but oh, it just, I don't know. I was let down with it, but I still enjoyed it, but the storyline was just really kind of, I felt like it was a bit all over the place. I know, I kind of understood it, like its point and everything, but I don't know, the storyline was just kind of weak, that was all, but it was still good, and I don't know, I was a bit let down though, because I was so much looking forward to it. Yeah, so that's Sucker Punch. The next one I actually don't know anything about. It's Fragments. I've not seen it yet, but it's got Dakota Fanning in. And I have like all of her films, so I was like, oh, she's in this film. Pick this film up. But yeah, I haven't got around to watching it yet. Also, who else is in it? It's a boy from, I think, British Terabithia is in it. I can't remember his name off the top of my head. Yeah, I'm not going to be able to think of it, but yeah. I don't actually know anything about it. I don't even think I've seen the trailer. But yeah, Fragments. Okay, the next one is like a classic that I've never seen and still haven't, and it's Gremlins. It's still sealed, so yeah. With this came Gremlins 2, which I actually didn't know like it was going to come in Gremlins 2, so that was quite a good surprise. I haven't watched Gremlins, like I said. I do need to, because like, you know, it's one of the classic films that most people have seen, but I think it was out before my time. It was in the 80s, so obviously I wasn't a kid, so I didn't watch it. And yeah. Even though it's not really a kid's film, because it's a 15. I don't know why I presumed that kids would watch it in the 80s, but I think they still did, I don't know. But yeah, Gremlins 2 I probably won't ever watch unless I really love Gremlins 1. Gremlins 1, just the normal one. Because, I don't know, I just, okay. It just, I don't know, it doesn't appeal to me that much. I just had to watch it because, like, you know, it's like a classic film, so, that most people have seen. So yeah, Gremlins. Next is Friday the 13th, the remake edition. Haven't seen any of the old Friday the 13th films, and I'm not really interested in seeing them. It's the same with Nightmare on Elm Street. I've seen the remake, but I haven't seen any of like the older ones because I'm just not too interested in seeing them. I actually haven't watched this yet, but I am looking forward to it. I'm a bit like scared to watch it, so I'm trying to watch it sometime like in the day because I get creeped out a little bit. But yeah, I do like horror films, but not so much on my own. I know it sounds really stupid, but yeah. Yeah, it looks interesting. I don't really know too much about it, like I said, because I haven't seen like any of the previous ones. But yeah, this is the remake edition of Friday the 13th. Next is Donnie Darko. I'm not really going to say much about this one because I don't want to give anything away, but this film is really good. I think quite most people will have seen this. It's got Jake Gyllenhaal in when he was quite a bit younger. Like, he looks quite a bit different. I think his sister is also in this film. But yeah, it's a really good, interesting, like, mess with your mind kind of film. And I really like films like that. Like Fight Club or Shutter Island, or, you know, films like that. Anyway, it's one of those kind of films, so can't really say much about it, but yeah, Donnie Darko. Okay, the next one I went and saw in the cinema, and that's Unknown. and I really enjoyed it. I thought it was really interesting, kept you guessing like most of the way through. I don't like it when you can kind of figure out what's going to happen or going on. And yeah, I thought it was kind of interesting and I just enjoyed it. It's not amazing, but it was good. I definitely would recommend it. Oh, my fingerprints are on this. Anyway, yeah, definitely recommend this one. Yeah, even though I think a lot of people like comparing it to Taken, because like Liam Neeson's in it and it's kind of, I don't know, it's not the same kind of thing, but anyway, yeah, Unknown, it's a good film, watch it. Okay, the next one I got was The Adjustment Bureau, and I was really looking forward to this, and it didn't let me down, but I didn't really like the ending, and it wasn't quite as good as I expected it to be. But yeah, it was still a good movie, and I don't know, I'd watch it again. It's an interesting concept, like, I really liked the idea of it, and it kind of made you think, so that was good. I did enjoy it in that way, but I don't know, the end just kind of disappointed me a little bit, but apart from that, it was a good film. Next is The Right. I actually haven't seen the end of this film yet, but basically it's one of those films about exorcisms, and it's actually quite a good one. Like, I didn't really like The Last Exorcism, I didn't really like that film. It was done in a Paranormal Activity kind of way, like the video camera, self-video camera kind of way, and I didn't really like it, and I don't really like The Exorcist of Emily Rose, because to be honest, that one really creeped me out. I was a bit scared, so I didn't really like that film, and I haven't seen the original Exorcist, but this one was pretty good. Like, considering I'm not that keen on films about exorcism, because I don't really know if I believe in it, which you don't really have to believe in something to watch a film about it, but still, it was a good film, and I haven't seen the end. Like I said, like, I do need to watch the end, I actually really want to, which is good, because if I stop watching a film for some reason, like say I have to go somewhere, and don't see the end, usually I don't often want to then bother to see the end, but this one I actually really do, so it was pretty good, yeah. Okay, the next one I got is Step Up. Now, I've never seen Step Up 1, 2 or 3, but I really like Channing Tatum, so I thought I'd give this one a go, but I don't really like dance films. Like, I know this is like one of them dance films and I don't really like them, so yeah, but I just thought I'd give it a go. However, I think the second one does look a bit better than this one, even though I don't own that one yet. So I'll give this one a watch, and if I like it, I'll probably get the second one. I'm not too bothered about the third one though. So yeah, Step Up. Okay, the next one I can't actually say the title of, and it's This Over Me. Basically, it has Adam Sandler in it, and he plays a totally different role than what he usually plays. He usually plays like a bit of a stupid comedy guy, you know, always plays that same kind of role. In this, he's totally different, and you could barely even know it was him, really. Yeah, but he's really, really good in this film. This film is good, and I did enjoy it, and it's kind of different. I'd recommend it, but it's just really weird how he plays such like a different character than he usually does. So if you don't really like him in films, you might actually like him in this, so don't let that put you off if you don't actually like him. But yeah, so again, I can't really say the title of this film, but yeah, it was good. Okay, the next one I actually loved, and loads of people like hated it, but I really loved it, and that was Red Riding Hood. I think it looked amazing, and the soundtrack was amazing, and I don't know, the storyline wasn't like very amazing or new, but it kept me guessing the whole way through about who the wolf was. And I was like, oh, maybe it's this person. Then I thought, yeah, it's definitely this person for ages. So I was like, actually, no, it's this person. And then anyway, it turned out, well, I'm not going to tell you what it turned out to be, but I wasn't expecting it quite as much as I was with some other people, so that was good. It kind of leaves you guessing. But yeah, just overall, I really liked the film. Yeah, much, much better than I thought it was going to be. Okay, the next one I did an unboxing of as well, and that's Winnie the Pooh, the new 2011 one. This movie is really, really, really short. It's about an hour long, so it's tiny short, but it was really good. Like, it was cute. And if you've ever seen any of the old Winnie the Pooh movies, which, like, I think it was The Great Adventure, or I don't really know, but the one where he sends, like, Christopher Robin goes to school, and he's actually going to school, it kind of kept the same like feeling, so it was really, really good that they kept that. Like, because I used to watch Winnie the Pooh like growing up, I watched that film like countless times, the one that was on about him, and they keep the same like feeling of from that film to this film, so it's really nice that they didn't like try and make it like the new animation films. They didn't like Do you know what I mean? They kind of kept the same feel, so that's really good. I really liked it. But it was kind of short. The storyline was cute though, and yeah, it was just the original Winnie the Pooh, how you would remembered it, so yeah. Okay, next up is Limitless, and I hadn't seen this film in the cinema, and I bought it, and I wasn't like, everybody said, oh, it's amazing, but I was like, well, I'll give it a watch. But actually I really liked it. It has a really good story to it. I don't know, I just really enjoyed the film. It was kind of interesting, a bit different. I don't know, it was really good actually. But I'm sure loads of people have said like how good this film is, but yeah, no, I liked it much better than I thought I would, so that's good. But I guess it's because I didn't have too high expectations for it. But yeah, really good film. Definitely watch Limitless. Okay, so the next one is Super, and I'm not too keen on this one. I haven't seen the end though, I've got to admit. There's quite a few I haven't seen the end to this time. Anyway, I haven't seen the end. Kick-Ass is like one of my favourite films of last year. Was it last year? I think so. Anyway, and I thought it was amazing. I love Kick-Ass. I could watch it over and over and over again. I must have seen it about 30 times. So this, I was like, oh yeah, another film that's like Kick-Ass. Like, I know it's a bit, what's it to compare, but and I don't know, I just didn't think it was like nowhere near really as good. But like I said, I haven't seen the end, so I do need to watch the end before I can properly comment on that. But I don't know, I love Kick-Ass, like, and this, I built it up too much to be something similar, and yeah, it's similar, but it's not in some other ways, if you see what I'm saying. Also, I really like Ellen Page as well, so, but I don't even like her that much in this film. I don't know. A lot of people love this film, but I'm just not too keen on it yet. I probably need to watch it again through start till end, and then give my proper opinion on it, I guess. But yeah, that's Super. Okay, the next one is Hannah on Blu-ray. I was really looking forward to this, and I actually wanted to go see it in the cinema, and I didn't get a chance to, so I got it on Blu-ray and watched it then, but I don't know, I was a bit disappointed. I had a lot of high expectations for it. I really liked the film, and it was really good, but the end kind of disappointed me. So, but overall, the film was really good, and it was something different. It was different than I expected it to be. I think that was the problem. I didn't not enjoy it. I really liked it. I need to watch it again, knowing like what the film, knowing the film is going to be like this, not like something else that I thought it was going to be. I expected it to be so totally different than it was. So I was a bit like, oh, when I watched it, which didn't mean it was a bad film. It just meant I don't know. So now if I watch it again, knowing what kind of film it is, I guess, I'd probably enjoy it like a bit more. But yeah, so it was good. I would recommend watching it. But yeah, go into it. I don't know, it was just a bit different than I expected. But yeah, it is a good film. Hannah is good. Hop. I really liked this film, I've got to admit. Russell Brand plays the bunny. Also, it was by the creators of Despicable Me. I absolutely love Despicable Me, so that's kind of why I bought it. But it's nowhere near as good as Despicable Me, I've got to say. I think Despicable Me is amazing. But for a live action and animation film, this is pretty good, because I don't usually like them that much. Like Alvin and the Chipmunks, the first one was good. The second one was kind of like, eh. But yeah, this is actually really good. I like it, and I think I'd probably watch it a lot around Easter time. Like, I could happily watch this a couple more times. And it's just, I don't know, it's just one of the films you can just enjoy and don't really have to think about much. It's just a nice, good, funny film. I don't have much bad to say about it, because, I don't know, I enjoyed it, and it's just one of those films, so yeah. Hop. Okay, the next one I haven't actually seen yet, and that's Beastly. I am looking forward to seeing this. I haven't read the book or anything, but yeah, it looks quite interesting. It reminds me of like Beauty and the Beast, but modernly. Because this guy here, a witch comes up to him and like puts a curse on him, and then he has to find love within like a certain amount of time, which is pretty much the same as Beauty. Oh, and he turns ugly. So she puts a curse on him, he turns ugly. He's got to find true love in a certain amount of time. And Beauty and the Beast, like, you know, the old woman, she comes up to him and he turns into a beast, and then he's got to find love before the rose. So I guess it's kind of the same thing, but modernly, like modern day Beauty and the Beast. and I really like the story of Beauty and the Beast, like the whole concept of it, so pretty sure I'm going to like this. But yeah, even though I don't really like Vanessa Hudgens, I don't know, I just don't really like her. But apart from that, I can put that aside and hopefully it'll be a good film. Okay, now the last two, I got Agent Cody Banks. I have the second one, and I haven't watched it because I didn't have the first one, so I thought I'd pick up the first one. It has Hilary Duff in as well, which I didn't really know, and maybe the second one does too, I'm not really quite sure. Anyway, I still haven't got around to watching this yet, so I've never seen it. So I'm going to watch this one and then the second one. So yeah, there's a lot of special features on this, so look at that. Loads. So anyway, yeah, Agent Cody Banks. And then finally I got Beethoven's Fifth. So this is the fifth Beethoven movie. And I haven't seen the first one, the second one, the third one, or the fourth one. Or this one actually. I've not seen any Beethoven movies, so I don't know why I started at the fifth. But yeah, I really want to get all of them and watch them. Because I don't know really. I just thought, oh, I've never seen a Beethoven movie. Is that even how you say it? Beethoven? I think so. I've never seen a Beethoven movie, so I'll get one. See what it's like. But yeah, haven't checked it out yet, so that's Beethoven, the fifth one. So yeah, sorry if that was kind of rushed because obviously I've already filmed it once, had to film it again, and I'm pretty worn out. It's not a huge update, but next month's will be much huger, honestly. It's like twice as much as this already. So prepare for that, and I'll try and get it in on time. Like, I know this month's was kind of really behind actually. I'll try and get it September, October, the beginning of October, like the first, second or third day of October. Try and get in the update for September. So yeah, hopefully you'll see another update pretty soon now because this one's so late. So yeah, thanks for watching. Bye!